Good morning. Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. Beautiful weekend. Kind of chill out, but not too bad. We're going to be making a wonderful meal today. It's going to be my cube steak crock pot. It's going to be absolutely delicious. It's so funny. I was running through some recipes that my mom had, and I was like, wow, I don't make cube steak like this because I guess I wasn't into it and didn't know how to get the cube steak so tender. Beef cube steak's tough. I've actually even moved to where I eat pork cube steak because it's a lot more tender. But let me tell you something. This dish my mom used to make was the bomb. Didn't even know it was a cube steak when I was a kid. It was the bomb. So I found this recipe and I want to make it for you guys because it's going to be delicious. So I'm going to take 2 pounds of cube steak. I'm going to take some granulated garlic. And all I'm going to do is just give a little garlic sprinkle to each side. I'm going to lay it in my crock pot. Really super easy dish. And we're going to turn our crock pot on high. And we're going to cook it for 8 hours. It'll probably be done anywhere from 5 to 6 hours. But I always tell everybody, put it on high. I'd rather the meal be done than not be done, especially this one. But we're going to do it together because I want us to try this together. We're going to cook it together. We'll see tender-wise because, you know, guys, I love my meat tender. I do not eat tough meat. I do not. I found ways where you can make a tough piece of meat a fabulous piece of meat. I can take a cheap piece of meat and make it beautiful. We're going to make these beautiful cube steaks taste delicious. Look at it. Got some nice size ones too. Now, guys, the price is a little higher than, you know, I'm normally used to paying. I'm usually used to paying $4 for the pack of meat. But boy, beef is up. You know, you can even see it in your cube steaks. Beef is up. I think I paid $6 a pound. That's crazy. But how I figure is you can't go to a fast food place or any place anymore and buy something for $12 to feed 3-4 people. I'm going to give a wash to my hands. Okay, so we're good there. So now that we have that on, I am going to go ahead and I am going to I'm going to cut up all my stuff first. Let's cut up our onion real fast. We just take one onion. It's probably a medium white onion. I'm just going to slice it just like this. Okay, guys, so you know my issue with onions. So I have to keep my onions big so that I can eat this too. Because I can pick out an onion, especially if it's cooked real well. It's when things are not cooked, it's the texture that freaks me out. And I do not like the crunch. So, man, if you put it in now, had a piece of onion skin there, and you put it in like this, anybody will be able to eat these because you can pick them out if you're picky like me. Most of them will disintegrate in the beautiful gravy. So I'm just going to take all the onions. I'm not going to break them up too much. They'll break up in here themselves. I want them big. I want them big. Like I said, then you don't offend anybody and anybody can eat your dish. Unless they're allergic to it. Okay, that's super easy. Now I'm going to take some mushrooms. What we're going to do is we're going to take these mushrooms and we're going to cut this right here. We're going to zoom in so you can see me cutting these. This is how thick I want you to have them though. They have to be this thick though, because if not, all your mushrooms will break up. You're going to have to be careful, you know, when you turn your meat. I'm not going to turn my meat for like 4 hours. I'll check it, but I'm not turning it for the first 4 hours. I'm just going to let everything cook. I want everything nice and tender. These are cleaned already. I already cleaned them. And these are my my whole whites. I got whole whites today, not baby bellas. Last time I had whole white baby bellas. So I'm gonna take probably all of them. Probably have to use all, but I already wiped off and everything. Got a really good price for this bunch. This bunch was only $2.06, which is a great price. And this is going to be a nice, hearty, earthy dish. And then I'm going to get my potato for each person. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut it up. 1 potato per person. You just put these in, make sure I have enough. I can kind of eyeball it, but I do think I need all of it. Nope, we're going to do 1 more, and then that's plenty. So out of the whole tub, I took 4, or left 3. I'm going to leave 3, because that's what I do, is I normally leave a certain amount. Okay, so I'm going to get my potato real fast. I'm going to actually go ahead and I am going to peel my potatoes off camera. So I'm going to get 1 potato per person. I'm going to go ahead and peel those, and then we'll come back and we'll cut them up together and drop them in here with the rest of the ingredients. Okay, welcome back. Got the 3 potatoes. There's 3 of us eating. So I've got 3 potatoes. I'm just going to go ahead and cut them in half, half again, half again. I'm going to leave them pretty nice size chunks, and 3. So half, half, and 3. Well, sometimes I use the potatoes, sometimes I don't. My mom, this is my mom, my beautiful mom's recipe. So I'm using this one. And like I said, 1 potato per person. That's plenty. Oh my gosh, I'm such a potato person. I would do 2-3 potatoes for each person. No more. Keep it to 1. And these are huge potatoes, in my opinion. So, and then, you know, you're just layering everything. Okay. This is good. This is what our pot looks like. We're going to zoom in a minute, and I'm going to show you how everything looks inside the pot. It's just basically a layered effect, which is great. And let's see. I'm just going to have these. I'm just going to go like that and show you. So it's the meat, the onion, the mushroom, and the potato. Looks absolutely delicious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my packet of brown gravy. Just have 1 packet of brown gravy. And I'm just going to put it in. Okay. Doesn't want to open for me this morning. Hello. Ah, here we go. I'm just going to dump it in. Just going to bind everything. Oh my gosh, and make everything so delicious. Okay. So I have 1 can of French onion soup. My mom used to use the soup mix. The only problem with me using the soup mix is it has that little crunch of those dehydrated onions. So I use this. You know, make it your own. Everybody needs to make everything their own too, because some people can't eat it, some people can. Okay, and then I'm going to do 2 cans of golden mushroom. I'm going to add that in there. This golden mushroom soup gives it a lot of flavor. So much flavor. Oh my gosh. Let me just get my spatula here. Get this out. We're just going to dump it all over. This is an awesome, awesome meal to make. You know, I made this one a month ago. I had to go to work, so I put everything in there, minus the potatoes, though. I did not put the potatoes in. I put it on low for 8 hours. I got home from work. Everything was cooked. It was beautiful. So you can do this on low. I'm going to do it on high. This is going to be my Sunday dinner. So we're going to eat this today. Okay. And guys, I'm just going to smear it on the actual gravy pack. I am not going to mix anything up yet. I just want to cover the gravy. That's all I want to do so that the gravy pack can melt in, because I'm not using any kind of waters or anything. Okay, okay, my crock pot is on. It's on for 8 hours and it's on, or 6 hours and it's on high. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to add any salt and pepper. I'll add pepper after it's done. Salt, because of the soup cans, we're good to go. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're just going to let this cook. I'll come back in 4 hours and I'll show you what it's looking like. Welcome back. We're going to check our wonderful crock pot cube steak dinner. Smells delicious. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to come in here and check it. I'm going to start moving it around. I'm going to push this closer so we could get a little bit better peek. It's going to be hard for you guys to see because it's in a crock pot, but we're going to zoom in the best we can right in here to give you guys a peek here. Oh man, look at that meat. Okay, I just pulled this off the bottom. Now we're 4 hours in. Oh man, looking delicious. Oh, smells fantastic. It was so funny. You know, I had not smelled this smell in such a long time. Man, the food your mama could make back in the day. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I think we have turned it enough. Let me check the tenderness. I'm not going to check the tenderness of the meat, though, because I know it's not there. The potato's not there either. Onions are looking good. Everything looks good. Let me just show you a piece of meat just so you see it. Look at that. Looks pretty fantastic. We're just going to drop everything in. Oh, the mushrooms look fantastico. Oh my goodness. Look at that gorgeous mushroom. Look at that mushroom. Okay, so here we go, guys. We're going to go back. We've got another 4 hours and we are good, but it'll probably be done in a couple. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back and check it in 2 hours and see how it's doing. And when I come back and check it, I'll bring you guys back to check it with me. Welcome back. Our dinner is ready. This is our beautiful crock pot cube steak dinner. So it is done. So I put it on at 8. So it was 7 hours on high. Let's take some of this really delicious cube steak out. Look at this. Wow, look at how soft that is. Wow, that looks great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, you know, I did 1 potato per person, and that was it. So I don't want to put too much, but look at all this gorgeous onion and mushroom. Oh my gosh, I'm going to take a piece, I'm going to take this piece out right here and try this. Okay. Now, I didn't add any salt and pepper. What I'm going to do now is, you know what we can do too, is add a little bit more gravy if you'd like. But I know it needs no salt because I've been tasting it. I'm going to add a little pepper. You know me and my family, we're big pepper people. Okay, so I'm going to take a piece of this meat right here. Oh, look at this pizza. This piece is already cut. So, let's try this. Super. So tender. Really flavorful. That golden mushroom soup is great. Let me pick out this onion. You know, guys, you know I don't like onions. This one is pretty soft. I could probably eat that, but if you cut them into strips, then you know what? This dish is not offensive for anybody because it's big enough for me to pick right around. But boy, that onion gives a lot of flavor. The potato, the mushroom is so soft. Let's see here. The mushrooms are so soft. I do not want to burn myself though. Mushroom though, because you cut them this size, has enough perfect bite for it. I hope you give my dish a try. If you like the content, if you would please like, share, and subscribe, I'd be so grateful. Thank you and have a good, blessed week, you guys.